Hey guys, I wanted to run you through how I want to create a high converting landing page to use with my Facebook ads to give the best possible chance at getting the most leads for the least cost. In other words, getting a really high converting landing page to send my ad traffic to. What I mean by high converting is that a bigger percentage of those who land on this page are going to take action and opt in with their email address or take action. For an opt-in page, that's what we're looking for. Sales page is a bit of a different animal. Now, this is Kate. Kate has created this landing page for a webinar sign-up page for her class on overcoming symptoms of menopause and thriving throughout perimenopause and menopause for women. Right now, look, there's things that working in this page and are great, but I think it could be optimized. So I actually think the market and the niche is quite strong, and she could still run this and get quite a few signups, but I wanted to try and help her optimize it as best we could. So that would mean kind of taking out redundant copy. Okay, we do want like a nice headline and a sub headline to draw the eye in. So here, this over 40 and fabulous, I would just take this out. I don't mind how to thrive in perimenopause and menopause, but I do believe in this market, a lot of them don't actually know what perimenopause may be, or they've heard of it and they're not sure if it applies to them, or they're not quite sure if they're in perimenopause or menopause yet. So you're kind of taking them somewhere they might still be questioning. So it's really important to meet your market where they are and get into their minds and tug at their heartstrings where possible too. That might be another angle that you're looking for. Now, the other thing is, when you're running Facebook ads, you want to be aware of Facebook ads terms and conditions. One of these terms and conditions they do have, or policies that they have, is that they don't want ads calling out an individual's health problem or circumstance. So kind of calling out their age and things like that, or saying things that might not be great, that could be a red flag to get your ads disapproved, as could be don't put up with fatigue, mood swings, poor sleeps, blah, 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 blah. She's sort of listing a whole lot of symptoms. There's nothing wrong with that. We're hitting their symptoms there, or the main problems that are coming from, which is totally fine, but we have to kind of dance around Facebook's policies as well, which can impact our conversions, but there are some ways around that. So there's with a webinar landing page, I'd like you to put sort of 3 outcomes as well. So there's a bit of spacing here to sort of make it a bit harder to read. So breaking that up, I would align these 3 spots, these 3 bullets here, and have during this live workshop, you'll learn. Now, rather than live workshop too, some people might think that that means that they need to come to a live in-person workshop. So it's important to say online masterclass, live online masterclass. If you're doing it live, you might be doing it automated, so that's fine too. But I'd have during this online masterclass or free online masterclass, you'll discover. I like discover too. Discover's kind of like, ooh, that's got something going. I don't mind learn or discover is kind of okay. Now, I worked on these bullets with her, so I don't mind some of these ones here. The 3 most important hormones to tame and how to manage them to overcome. I would actually, instead of just to get around some of the Facebook policy things, overcome early symptoms of menopause would be good, because it kind of grabs those people who might be wanting to stop the train on its tracks, right? Weight gain is a bit of a problem. So is energy. Trying to kind of put that out, or even how to identify what stage you're in, things like that. I don't think we're covering that in this training, so we might stay away from that, but that could be a good one as well. And this is the main outcome. Balance your hormones naturally, regain your energy, overcome your symptoms, and balance your hormones naturally. They're the main things that we really want to bring out. Now, also, Kate could, instead of just naturopath and women's health coach, that is good. I love that she's got a picture of herself. I think it's always good if you're taking the class to put a picture of yourself on there as well. And a nice clear button. That white text is a little hard to see, so Definitely include an image of yourself. Sorry, before I jump to the button, include an image of yourself and maybe a quick bio. Any as seen in features, like have you been in any magazines, publications, blogs, put the logos there. If not, that's fine. Add maybe a testimonial or two down the bottom. That can always be great for social proof. Now let's just look at what happens when I press this button. So see here, this is like she's put a pattern behind, which is nice, but I can't really read this. Over 40 and fabulous, what does that really mean? So be very direct about what you want them to do. Enter your details below to register for the free online masterclass and discover how to naturally overcome your symptoms. Then they know directly to put first name and email. Even just first name, put first name there so they know they only have to put that. You can just put email if you like, if you're not worried about having their first name on your email management system. It's up to you. It does improve conversions, but it's nice to have their name so you can always say hi, first name when you're sending out emails and things like that, you know. Click here to register free, click here to claim your place. Those kind of things are good. So it's just a little hard to read. You want to make this really simple. You don't want them to go, yeah, great, and then get here and stop, okay? So that's kind of my critique on the page. So I like that it's clear white background, it's easy to read. I just think we need some copy improvements and maybe a couple of layout things here. This will depend on your landing page builder. Kate's using Zenler, which is a bit of an all-in-one solution. And look, it's not bad. I like to use things like lead pages or ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels might require a bit more tweaking around. Lead pages can be really easy for a webinar. So I could go here, create new landing page, and it will actually show me by conversion rate which one of their pages is working well, and I can actually have a look at ones they've created for webinars. So I find they've got a lot of great webinar templates on lead pages. You don't have to use this, I'm just sort of giving you an idea. It sort of does save a lot of time. I even don't mind, let me have a look at this. This is the most highest converting one, but I think that's also because a lot of people use it. I've used it before and I'm not mad about it actually. But this is quite cute, very feminine. So it's going to give me the outcomes of what I'm going to learn, some testimonials, meet the hostess. I really like that. I think that looks good. The beautiful thing about lead pages, it's really easy to swap in and out your own branding, which is pretty cool. So I just click on use this template. And I'm not going to make it all perfect, but I'm just going to show you sort of some of the Kate page, some of the copy changes that I would suggest and what the difference that could look like. And even if you're going to look at that as a viewer and how that might encourage you to opt in, assuming you were suffering from the issues that this class is going to solve. So here you could put your own logo, right? So I actually don't think you really need this. I would probably hide this. One of the other issues is that that we don't want things pushing the button and the call to action down the bottom of the fold. You can look on mobile too. It did show that before, what that was going to look like. But I like to take off any kind of stuff that we don't need. So here instead it would be something like, and you can change the font easily here, like I can, I like things like Montserrat, right? So I could put that there. It doesn't really matter. I'm just saying, like, how we showing you how easy it is to just change that around, okay? So the free workshop thing could stay. You obviously change your image, and that could change to Kate's, a headshot of Kate, which would be good. So going back to her page, I'm going to really put the thrive and balance your hormones naturally. So I would probably put, I don't need that on there. Free workshop, discover how, I don't really like all caps, big caps. It can be a bit harder to read. So I do like title case for a head of those. So just how to balance your hormones. I might not put yours because that would call them out for ads. So I'll just put hormones naturally and overcome and beat and thrive during how to balance hormones naturally and thrive during this. I quite like the change or the transition during the body's transition during, sounds a bit, naturally and thrive. I like that. Just let's do that. And then I'll talk a little bit more in the subhead. So a little subhead can be really good to just call out what's going to happen there. So I would probably just put, there we go. So I had written out some things about Kate's brand here. So one of them was, it doesn't have to be hard. I'm a stand for Inspire Good Health. Where was it? I think we had here holistic approach to managing menopausal symptoms. Could be a bit stuffy. Okay, stop suffering. Where was it? I think we put something like in here that it doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to suffer. That was the main thing, but I want to make sure we're not calling them out. Menopause and even the early stages and even its early symptoms. So then we're going to catch both of them, right? Don't have to be so hard. Don't have to be so hard. There is a way to get symptoms under control and feel the best you ever have, better than you have before, and feel better than ever before, because then I'm not saying you, right? They're better than ever before. You is great in direct response marketing, but sometimes for Facebook, particularly health and wellness or weight loss, stuff like that can be a bit of an issue. Get symptoms and feel better than ever before. And then learn how to overcome to regain your energy, tame hormones, regain energy. I'll put energy because I won't do it. Regain energy, tame hormones by taming 3 key hormones. Join the free class. Okay, so even then that's already going to give me it's just a little more punchy to the point, not going so much into the process of what I do, but more the outcomes. Okay, that's where we want to make it relevant to them. We want to talk directly to the problem that they're solving, make it easy to read, and imply a positive outcome. Okay, so discover how to balance hormones naturally and thrive. Menopause and even its early symptoms don't have to be so hard. There's a way to get symptoms under control and feel better than ever before. Learn how to regain energy by taming regain energy and controlling weight gain. You could put that there. I'm a bit worried about that given it could go against Facebook's terms and conditions. So we could also do some other, you don't have to add, you could just do a landing page with that if you wanted to, and the detail, like the 3 outcomes. But just to sort of give you an idea of the overall sort of title, that's what I'd look for. Okay. And so now I want to make sure that the pop-up is positioned to convert as well. So make sure you update that. So you might even say ready to register for the Thrive Through, or Tame Your Hormones Masterclass could be. Tame Your Hormones Masterclass, online masterclass. And then I'd probably add a name and an email there as well. And register free. I'll probably just change that to there. There we go. And then we might want another little, another piece of text to really push things through, or we can leave that off. So it might be, I'm just making this up on as we go. So, say goodbye. We could have something like, whoops, wrong thing. Hang on. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to the bloat Say goodbye to bloating. Say goodbye to low energy waistline creep. Ooh, just change that. Waistline creep and bad moods. Or you could even say kiss goodbye. Kiss goodbye. Or you could say kiss, low energy, waistline creep, bad moods, goodbye. No, say goodbye to low energy, bad moods. And then, so if I go back to what we had written here, you're meant to feel great during these times, gut effects or hormones. Okay, so I'm just going back to the notes that Kate had given me here. I'm going to the wrong place. The truth is, this is what I like about Lead Pages. It kind of lays it out. It's just putting the text in, which is good. The truth is, menopause can feel great without, and the truth is menopause can feel great. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. And after 20 years, after working, that keeps popping up. And let me move this out of the way here. Get that. Can't move that. Okay. And when you, I really want to get that out of the way. Okay. When you discover suffering is optional and you don't need a bunch of hormone tablets or hormone tablets to get you through. You can overcome any symptoms naturally, and I want to show you how on this masterclass, online masterclass or whatever, online masterclass. Okay. And then Thrive. What did I have before? Join the free online class. I might just have Thrive through. And then you're going to want to check that you've got the pop-up there again as well. Okay, that's the same one there. You could have what you'll learn. And then you could have your 3 actionable takeaways there. Now that's got 4, so I can probably just take that away. What have we got here? We've put those 3 ones. Maybe just put in transform their health and their hormones. Holistic approach to managing menopause. So let's put that in. Tame your hormones. I'll So these are outcome focused, like what they're going to walk away with, something that's really going to encourage them to sign up and jump on and turn up for the call. It's got to look like it's something new and different and really address the problems that your audience is facing. Okay, how to understand might be going a bit deep. You want to imply that there's an easy button there as well. So I'll show you how to, what did we have on that other one at the top? Taming 3 key hormones. How to, by which of the 3 key players, taming hormones, I'll show you how to identify which of the 3 key players is the root cause of your biggest issue or your biggest root cause of your symptoms. We may have to adjust some of this copy. I know now I'm talking your a little bit, but we could probably take that out in a minute. I'll show you how to identify which of the 3 key players is the root cause of your symptoms and how you can address them holistically. Right, that's the first one. And then we might go, what was the other ones that we had? I thought we had 3 outcomes. How the gut affects your hormones is probably a good one there. Eat. We had some other things saying eat. What's the other one? What did I have up here? Oh, it was in her other page, actually. Where is that? Okay. How to take charge of your weight, your eating and weight, probably we'll put there. And control. How to, regain control of your eating. I want to kind of have that a shorter thing. So regain control over food. I'll show you, discover the key foods that eliminate most symptoms and the ones you need to avoid to banish bad moods and low energy. Okay, and then we're going to have, that needs to be bold, I think. It doesn't really matter, but you can see how easy you can just sort of format things. It's quite good. What else have we got in here? Back here. Hack your hormones to restore energy and dissolve symptoms. So we sort of talked about, I might even go hack your hormones because we talked about taming them. Hack your hormones. I'll just say gain control. Gain control over food. Shivers, just did that wrong. Okay, there we go. And then, what did I say there? Okay, restore energy, dissolve symptoms. Okay. How? Diet, gut, and stress. They're probably the answers. Stop the suffering, taking nothing or taking too much. Ability to heal yourself, that's a good outcome. So we might put that in there. Heal your symptoms. Get that out of the way. Heal your symptoms. find out how to overcome all the common symptoms naturally. Yes, this includes nights, common cold. This I was going to say common cold culprits, but night sweats, irritability, and sleeplessness. Irritability. I didn't think I'd do that, and I didn't think I spelled that right. Hang on, I think that's an A. Irritability and sleeplessness. Interrupted sleep and interrupted sleep. So people reading that are going to be like, oh yeah, that's me, you know. So that's what we want with our copy, to kind of heal your symptoms, hack your hormones, gain control over the field, heal your symptoms, regain your life, take back your life, maybe take back your life, because they're kind of hostage to their hormones, right? Hostage to your hormones is also a good one. Take back your life. Understand why you don't need to be a hostage to your hormones, and how instead you can thrive through this time. Okay. Right, so then we just update that. So we put the outcomes there. Generally 3 of these is fine. There's 4 in the thing, so whatever you want to do. We've got some of the main pain points. And then you might want to put some testimonials here. She hasn't put them on here, but testimonials would be great. So see what other women are saying, and then they could just add those, which would be great. Join the free class, and then meet your menopause guide, or meet your guide. Hey there, and then she can just sort of say, hi, I'm Kate, and then we'll add that bio there. I'm Kate. Oh. Kate Driver, a naturopath and thriver through menopause. I firmly believe this transition can help you live your best life ever, and I'm proof. Not only have I managed my own menopause without HRT or bioidentical hormones. Any person who's gone through looking at menopause options, that's sort of all they've kind of given. And with I have helped so many. We can probably just make it a bit more casual. I've helped many clients do the same, despite. Okay, hang on. Despite what others will say, will tell you, you don't have to surrender to the symptoms. And instead, you can bust through them naturally. I'm confident this webinar online class will help you take the first step, just borrow from that, toward step 2, thrive. See you there. Okay, so then there's a little bit about her. I don't think they just give you some extra. That's another opportunity to have the button down there, which is cool. Maybe even something like your new reality is waiting. Cast off. You might even say something like cast aside, sorry, not cast off, I'm not going fishing. Cast aside your no need to give up hope. Maybe no need to give up hope. This time can give you everything you need when you understand how to work with your body instead of against it. Right, there we go. Now, and you should change all this kind of stuff and update this, right? But then we can see, right, what does this look like if we preview it? Oh, I've got to save it first. I'll also want to make sure that it's integrated with my my list and all of that. But you can see now we've got, if we had an image of Kate here, so it's personalized, we'd have discover how to balance hormones naturally and thrive. I probably will put your, actually, it just reads a bit better, and we'll see if it gets, you can also see what it looks like on a phone. If it gets knocked back, then we can address it then. I think it might read a little bit better. Menopause needs early symptoms. Don't have to be so hard. There's a way. Okay, we've been through all that. But you see, it just kind of, gives a little bit more info before they decide to sign up. Sometimes getting the email opt-in for a webinar can be a little bit harder than just a free instant download that appeals to our instant gratification nature, right? So we've got to maybe just give them a little bit more justification for opting in and getting the information. But look, this one would still have worked. It's just, I think it sort of cuts into, it'll be a bit more Facebook compliant, laid out a little bit better, and I think, just kind of hits the mark a little bit more. So hopefully that helps you.